Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on and welcome to 262 Fishing. If you've been following my channel for any length of time now, you know that my goal is to catch a fish in every lake in Waukesha County. But here in southeastern Wisconsin, we're in kind of a difficult time for fishing right now, where we're transitioning from, well, what little fall we had to winter. We basically went summer to winter right away. Anyways, the boat's put away, the kayak's put away. I tried to get out, but it's just a difficult time to fish. I've been fishing on the boat. I've been fishing on the kayak. I even tried to see if the fish get into the fall spirit by putting pumpkin spice on some of my soft plastics. Nothing I've been throwing seems to be working right now, so I've given up on open water for the year and I'm transitioning to getting ready to ice. But as I said, my goal for this channel and for my own personal goals is to try and catch a fish in every lake in Waukesha County. At least every public access lake that the DNR says has fish. But I'm running into some big time snags, and that's where I need your guys' help. So one of the main resources I've been using to find lakes and find access and all of those sorts of good things is LakeLink. If you're not familiar with it, it's a website where anglers can talk to other anglers, get tips, occasionally give spots, although we all know how giving spots can go. Anyways, when I posted this idea to LakeLink to try and catch a fish in every lake in Waukesha County, I was met with all sorts of things like being laughed at or told I'll be laughed at, but that doesn't bother me so much. The biggest struggle that I'm having right now, and what will probably bother me the most, is some of the lengths that people will go to keep legitimate anglers off of lakes with public access. Some of the comments that I've seen and even been given as feedback are a little concerning. Things as far as posting their own no trespassing sign on land that isn't theirs on public access to lakes. Things like you can access a lake from a road and it's legal because it's public property, but don't be surprised if you come back and your truck's got 4-slash tires. I even read one story where somebody had perfectly legitimate access on a public lake and he got shot at with a BB gun by one of the residents on the lake. It's just absurd. And so that's where I kind of need help from the people of LakeLink, the people of the social media pages in southeastern Wisconsin, especially Waukesha County. And that's the whole point of this video. I'll start by saying this. If you're one of those people that is slashing tires or shooting at people with BB guns for being where they're legitimately allowed to be, or let's face it, even where they're not allowed to be, shame on you. Shame on you for acting so immature and like a child and not willing to go through the proper means. If there's a problem, call the police, call the DNR. That's what they're there for. Don't try and take matters into your own hands, because number one, it's just not right. And number two, you never know what kind of retaliation somebody might try and pull. Now, I'm not going to, but somebody might, and I don't want to see anybody get hurt. That being said, I get it. You paid a lot of money to have land that's got water access. You want to protect it. But again, that's why the police are there. That's why the DNR is there. Call them so that they can take the proper enforcement, so that you don't get yourself in trouble by doing something criminal just to keep somebody off of the water that they probably have legitimate access to. So if you're watching this and you've stuck through my rant, first of all, thank you for that. Second of all, if you happen to be one of these people that lives on property that has access to a lake, especially private access, and you want to help me succeed in my goal to catch a fish in every lake in Waukesha County, please send me a private message or a direct message or whatever they call it. You can do it on Instagram at 262fishing on my Instagram page. That's probably the best way to go about it. Otherwise, if you want, you can email me at 262fishing@gmail.com. Get in touch with me because I'd love to be able to do this. I'm doing everything I can to do it legitimately, and I'm hoping that I can get some of your help. But like I said, access to these lakes has been difficult. Now, almost all of them have legitimate access, so I'm not so worried about that, although some of the access is pretty darn difficult. But the struggle I'm coming into now is not only finding this access, but is it worth it? I'm not willing to get my tires slashed. I'm not willing to be shot at with a BB gun just so I can catch a fish on a certain body of water. So the challenge for me now, and this is also where I'm looking for your help, is Do I want to keep going with trying to catch a fish in every lake? Do I want to tailor it in any way, shape, or form? Do I want to just find a different mission for the channel altogether? Or does any of this really matter to any of you? Are you here to watch me fishing, or are you here specifically to watch me catch fish in a different lake every time? Or are you just here because you're my daughters and you like watching my channel? Either way, do me a favor, drop me a comment down below. Let me know any answer to any of these questions. I asked a lot of questions and don't remember what half of them are. And again, please message me if you have access to some of these lakes and you want to help me in succeeding in my goal of catching a fish in every lake. Please get in touch with me. If you are one of these people that is shooting BB guns or slashing tires, please stop. Just please. That's not cool, man. And I lost my train of thought because I'm that fired up about seeing some of these comments. So anyways, thank you for sticking through my rant. Hopefully you will help me out. So as always, it doesn't matter if you go around the world or go around the corner, just as long as you go fishing. And it shouldn't matter where you go, as long as you're there legally, you should feel safe in doing so. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the water. Actually, winter's coming. I'll see you on the ice.